subscribe to Earthophilic. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an update.
Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm back after a long gap and I always looked forward to talk about this particular state. So here it is. A mystical wonderland of spectacular natural beauty with the panoramic perfection of the snow-capped Himalayas, the vibrant culture and joyous festival. This state is fascinating and challenging. This is the land of peace and tranquility, Sikkim. Sikkim is located in the northeastern part of the country, in the eastern Himalayas. The Indian Army has control of a large territory, as the state is a sensitive border area. Many areas are restricted and permits are needed to visit them. There are 6 districts in Sikkim with Gangtok as its capital. The state shares an international border with 3 countries. Sikkim is bordered by the Tibetan Autonomous Region of China to the north and northeast, by Bhutan to the southeast, by Nepal to the west, and by the Indian state of West Bengal to the south. Before I go any further, I want to put out a disclaimer that there are many words related to Sikkim that are new to me, so I might pronounce them differently or wrong. Please don't take any offense and sorry in advance. So let's see how Sikkim got its name. Sikkim has been given many names. The Lepchas, original inhabitants of the land, called it Nemeil, which means paradise. The Bhutias named it Bemul Damazong, the hidden valley of rice, while the Limbus named it Sohim or new house. Little is known of Sikkim's history before the 17th century, but let's dig in. The Lepchas are considered to be the earliest inhabitants of Sikkim. The Buddhist saint Padmasambhav, also known as Guru Rinpoche, is said to have passed through the land in the 8th century. The Guru is reported to have blessed the land, introduced Buddhism, and foretold the era of monarchy that would arrive in Sikkim centuries later. Futsung Namgyal became the founder of Sikkim's monarchy in 1642, when he was consecrated as the first Chogyal or priest king. Between 1717 and 1733, the kingdom faced many raids by the Nepalis in the west and Bhutanese in the east, culminating with the destruction of the capital Rabdentse by the Nepalis. Following the beginning of British rule in neighboring India, Sikkim allied with Britain against their common adversary, Nepal. This prompted the British East India Company to attack Nepal, resulting in Gorkha War of 1814. Sikkim became a British protectorate in the later decades of 19th century. After India's independence in 1947, political parties began to be formed in Sikkim for the first time. Among their aims were the abolition of feudalism, the establishment of a popularly elected government, and the accession of Sikkim to India, all demands resisted by the Chogyal and his supporters. In December 1950, by signing the India-Sikkim Peace Treaty, Sikkim became India's protectorate. India prepared a constitution for Sikkim that was approved by its National Assembly in 1974. On April 9, 1975, the Sikkim Parliament announced the king was deposed and declared Sikkim had become part of India. Sikkim became the 22nd state of India on May 16, 1975. The state has the steepest rise in altitude over the shortest distance and has within its 7096 square kilometer the entire climatic range from tropical to temperate to alpine, bestowing on the land an intense natural heritage. Situated in the Himalayan mountains, the state of Sikkim is characterized by mountainous terrain. Almost the entire state is hilly. Teesta can be considered the most important of all the rivers in Sikkim, originating in the northeast from a glacier near the Tibetan border. The Teesta River descends steeply. Rangit is most important tributary of the Teesta River. It originates from Ratong Glacier. It meets the Teesta at the border of West Bengal and Sikkim. The crowning glory of Sikkim is Mount Kanchenjunga, is the highest peak in India and the third highest on earth. More than 47% of Sikkim's land is covered with forest. The state bird is the blood pheasant and the state animal is the cutest red panda. Kanchenjunga National Park encompasses an area covering more than 1,700 square kilometers. It is bounded in the north by the Tent Peak and the Zemu Glacier. It was inscribed to the UNESCO World Heritage Site in July 2016, becoming the first mixed heritage site in India. Phambonglo Sanctuary is located about 20 kilometers from Gangtok and covers an area of about 5,000 hectares. Phambonglo is ideal for bird watching. Perched at an altitude of 10,000 feet, the Barsi Rhododendron Sanctuary has around 600 varieties of rhododendron, along with other kinds of flora. Sikkim is India's least populous state, with around 610,000 inhabitants according to 2011 census. The majority of Sikkim's residents are Nepali Indians. The native Sikkimis, including the Bhutias and the Lepchas, are the oldest known inhabitants. According to 2011 census, 58% of the population follow Hinduism. Buddhism is followed by 27%, while Christianity is followed by 10%. The sex ratio in Sikkim is 890 females for each 1,000 male, which is below the national average. The literacy rate in Sikkim has seen an upward trend and is 81.42%. And the official language of the state are Nepali, Lepcha, and English. Sikkim's economy is based predominantly on agriculture, with the sector engaging more than half of the working population. Rice, maize, barley, buckwheat, cardamom, and potato are some of the major crops. Sikkim is the principal producer of cardamom in India. In 2003, Sikkim decided to fully convert to organic farming and achieved this goal in 2015, becoming India's first organic state. Sikkim's famous mask dances are simply spectacular. Charms are performed on ceremonial and festive occasions. Though these dances differ from one another in style and theme, they all deal with the triumph of good over evil. Kagyek dance performed by the Buddhist monks and lamas of Sikkim. Yakcham is also one of the popular dance forms. Arthangka is a traditional Tibetan Buddhist painting that is unique to Sikkim. Bamboo and cane are eco-friendly and extremely durable, and they are popular among the people of Sikkim. Weaving carpets is another old tradition in Sikkim. In fact, the women of Sikkim are some of the oldest weavers in the world, and they are expert in making carpets. The people of Sikkim are masters of carving. One of the most popular carving styles involves carving floral designs on wooden panels. Panglahab Shol is a unique festival and celebrates the consecration of Mount Kanchenjunga as the guardian deity of Sikkim. Drukpad Tasheshi falls somewhere around July or August each year. It is observed to celebrate Lord Buddha and his first preaching of the Four Noble Truths. Saga Dawa, or the Triple Blessed Festival, is an auspicious month for the Sikkimese Buddhist with prayers held throughout the month in various monasteries. It is believed that on this day the Buddha was born, attained enlightenment, and achieved nirvana. With 84 glaciers, Sikkim has more glaciers than any other state in India. Out of all these glaciers, Zemu Glacier is the largest one as it spreads over 26 kilometers. Sikkim is home to Lake Gurudongmar and Lake Solambu, which are highest lakes in India. These two lakes are located at a dazzling altitude of almost 5,000 meters from sea level. In 2016, Sikkim earned the prestigious honor of the cleanest state in India. The recognition came through the Swachh Sarvekshan Gramin 2016 initiative. Sikkim boasts the second highest bridge in Asia, the Singshore Bridge in Paling, stretching 198 meters in length and plunging to a depth of 220 meters. Being the gateway to the Himalayas, Sikkim is known for its beautiful sceneries, green meadows, crystalline lakes, and towering mountain ranges. This kingdom of mountains has a personality of its own. I can't wait to visit Sikkim. That's all for today. I will meet you guys with another state. Till then, bye bye and take care.